Hey guys, welcome to my IGTV, and today I'm going to show you all how I curl my hair. This routine I've been using for the past several years now, and if you are new around here, I have naturally straight hair my entire life. If you ever see curls in my hair, I've been curling it. I grew up using a Hot Tools curling iron, and then 2 years ago I switched to the T3 Micro 1-inch, and guys, there is no other comparison with the T3 Micro. However, I can understand, like, we all have budgets, and if a T3 Micro is not in your budget, I recommend the Hot Tools. I think it's the gold-plated 1-inch clip barrel. So lately I've been liking the 1-inch barrel, and I always use a clip. I'm not really a wand person. It just doesn't work for me. I always burn my hand and the curls don't ever actually last. So I highly recommend, if you learn how to use a clip barrel, you'll never want to go back to wand. It's the much better, personally, in my opinion, and it's an easier way to get curls. But I have recently switched to the 1-inch because I've been wanting tighter waves in my hair. Whenever I want volume, I use the 1.5-inch barrel, and then whenever I just kind of want a little bit looser waves, the 1.5-inch is a great option. However, I find myself not wanting to ever be in the middle. I either want tight curls or voluminous curls. So if you are looking for a great option, T3 actually has a Whirl Trio where you can actually take the barrels off. See this little switch right here? You can remove the barrels and swap them out, and that is a great deal if you are wanting to have multiple options. So step one, I use a velvet scrunchie or some sort of tie that won't leave a crease really in your hair. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but I will take a velvet scrunchie and I will curl my hair kind of in halves, almost thirds. So I'm gonna go like this. And I do it halfway, and then we'll brush through with a wet brush. Wet brushes help prevent damage in my hair. Even though I do need a haircut really bad, you can see my split ends. It's been about 3 months since I've gotten my haircut, so excuse that. And it's in the middle of winter, and so everything I feel like is just dry. So the little tip for you is, whenever you start, always start with smaller pieces first. If you bigger pieces, your curls can tend to get sloppy or they don't hold the curl the best. If you do smaller curls, for me, they could last 2 to 3 days and I don't have to touch them. I don't put any product in my hair except for leave-in conditioner by Kerastase. It is a purple leave-in conditioner, and so I only put it in when I wash my hair, which I only wash my hair once per week. So you take the curling iron, and so the key is you curl away from your face until I get to the top part right here, which I will show you what I do next. So I will run through the curling iron twice, and then what I'll do is I'll bring my hand over like this. So whatever side I am curling, I will use that hand, and then I'll bring the opposite arm over, and I will curl down. And you can see how I'm barely, I'm at usually at all times having a little bit of the clamp is a little bit down. And then what I'll do is I'll take it, and see how I'm unraveling it and curling it back up? I will do that with this. And so you can see you have a perfect curl in here. And so the key is, when you are done curling, this is very important. You want to make sure that you do not brush through right after you curl it, because the curls are still hot, and when you're doing that, you're basically telling them to go back straight again. That's the whole point of curling, is you're heating up your hair to form the shape that you want it to be. So I just keep it like that, and then I go through the next section. I'm going to show you one more time how I do this. Swipe through twice, just lightly. I'm not holding the clamp all the way down. I kind of hold it like this. And then I'll curl away from my face. All the way down. If you want more of a beach wave, you don't, a little trick is you don't curl the bottoms of your hair. And I'll bring it through like that. Kind of uncurl it, but then curl back up. And then you have another curl like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of this bottom layer. So how you do this, the opposite side, same process, you curl away from your face. This takes time, but once you do it, I can curl my hair in less than 10 minutes. It's pretty efficient. Wait a couple seconds, and then you unravel it and then go all the way down, and then you have that curl. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom layer of my hair really quick.
Move with the rhythm, shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. You've been working, but you're flirting with the weekend. You can freak out. 1 in a million, you're a gem, shine when the light grows dim. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the bottom layer is curled, and like I can go back and touch these up later if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna comb through it because I want the curls to really hold their curl. If your curls don't normally stay up, one thing that you can do after you curl it is kind of hold it up until it cools off, but I just let it do its thing. So next I'm going to leave everything except for this top layer. And I'm gonna explain why, like what I'm gonna do with this in the very end. So this is gonna look really ridiculous. Okay, I look ridiculous, but that's kind of what I have to do. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. What in the world? I can't. There we go. I'm trying to make it look pretty since I'm filming this. Okay, then I'm gonna do the same thing with the second half, just go all the way through. Remember, small pieces, not too small, like about, I have a lot of hair, so that is probably a good chunk, like right there. Not too much bigger or not too much smaller. Hey Mike,
Yeah.
can you see if I got every piece? Can you see if I got every curl? Can you see?
Yeah, looks good to me. What else you could-
Is there any pieces?
No.
Okay, so I curled the second layer of my hair. I'm pretty sure everything is curled in it. So I'm still gonna keep this in a little bun, and what you will do is you'll take your brush, and this is the key. So once it's like cooled off, which I feel like they are, I'm gonna brush through lightly. And actually it's like even more helpful. Sorry, I'm on the ground. You just like put all of your hair behind you and then just like brush up like this. Like that. And it's almost like you're brushing through the top layer to give it that soft curl. Okay, and then at this point, I'm gonna go through and check for any straight hair or curled hair that I didn't curl correctly. Obviously, like this spot all the time. Just, I'm never really happy with how this turns out. So I usually go through and re-curl it. So that is how you curl the base. And I'm going to show you how I curl and get that like front swoop. This is something that I just started doing like a few weeks ago. And I have like shorter, like chin length hair in the front that I don't know what to do with half the time. So I'm gonna show you how to do the little front swoop. You take the front part of your hair, I usually include like combine everything and don't part it. And so you can tell like my hair is like layered and then this hair is like a lot shorter to frame my face. So I'm gonna take the front hair like this. I'm gonna take my curling iron, and so you kind of do the opposite of what you normally do. This whole time I've been telling you to curl away from your face, but on this front hair, you're gonna actually curl towards your face, like this. And kind of hold it like that. And I kind of went, I'll show you how far. Kind of went that far, like a couple inches above your hairline. I'm gonna like slowly let go like that. And you can see it kind of doing its thing. So I'm gonna let that cool off. While we're waiting, I wanted to share that you can get like a baggie, like a entire bag of scrunchies for $5 off of Amazon, and I will leave the link to these scrunchies on here. They come in like literally every single color. I think there's like a 50 pack or whatever for $5. So I will make sure to leave a link down here. I don't usually use products in my hair, but if I do, if I'm going somewhere where I want my curls to last all day, like a special event, I love the L'Oreal Hollywood Waves, and I'll just take one squirt of that and then just like rub it through my finished hair to kind of finish it off. And then if hairspray, I don't really use much hairspray just because I don't wash my hair every day. So, and the more product I put in the hair, it won't last as long. Basically, it'll get kind of dirty. Okay, so what you do is you take that front part and you kind of like bring it back like this, and then you kind of get to where your part is at, and you can kind of see it's doing that swoop. You don't want to do too much hair. So I went through this thing where I accidentally would go halfway through my head, and so this whole part would curl in and it would just take away that one piece. So the key is you want to find, like, experiment. Try to find the right amount of hair in the front to curl forward, and you still want to include the other side. And I like take the top and blend it all in to my rest of my brush out here. And that is how I get my front swoop on here. So one thing that you can do if you want like extra volume in your hair, part it on the opposite part like this. And your hair is gonna look wacko at first. And that's another trick that I do. And so what I'll do is I'll either leave it like this if I feel like comfortable. Right now I feel like my hair is too weird to do that. Or like while I'm getting ready for the rest of the day, or like for 30 minutes, leave it on the opposite part like this. So that way when you flip it over to the other side, you're gonna get that volume back and you're kind of forcing your hair the opposite way. So that's kind of like how I add volume to my hair. And that is it for my hair curling tutorial. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them. Please leave them in the comments below. And also don't forget to hit the like button if you want to see more IGTV episodes from me. And you can also save this for later use so that way you won't get this lost in your Instagram, whatever files. I don't know, there's no such thing as files, but anyway. And then also the most important thing, don't forget to subscribe to my blog, tallblondbelle.com, where you can get exclusive emails sent to you and newsletters of some of my favorite products, even workouts and recipes.
We got the right stuff. We put the hammer right down. Wanna be like us? You better stick around. If you want it, you gotta.
Hi, Denver. Hi. Denver, look. Look. Like, I mean, I do film like me going like this in the back of my hair for like an intro part.